Hey guys, it's Scott with Scotty B Cards. In this video, I have a PSA reveal. I have been waiting a full year for this PSA order to return. I sent it out the very end of October of 2020. It was received November 2nd, entered January 26th, and I received it back the last week of October of 2021. So it's been a long time. This is a 69 card order, and I split this into 34 cards and 35 cards between two videos, just so that way I can keep it short enough. So I'm releasing the first part today, and the next day or two, you'll see the second part come out as well. If you are a sports card, trading card, baseball card fan, hit that subscribe button. We post exclusively about this content on this channel, and we post multiple times a week. Just a heads up, the cards I submitted, some of them I would not have submitted even 8 months ago. You know, there was that 4 months where everything was really hot. A lot of the card values were worth submitting at the time, and then they weren't a few months later. Some of these are basketball cards, and because of that, they fluctuated like crazy at the end of 2020. These are not all my cards. Some of these are from some friends in the area I submitted as well through my PSA account, and overall the results are pretty good. One thing I will say is that I made sure to clean the cards myself. All the surfaces were wiped off. All of the fuzzies on the edges and corners were moved off or down, so that way they weren't really poking out. I screened them pretty well, and I did not notice PSA being more strict than normal. Essentially, at least on a majority of these cards, the grades graded what I expected. I thought they were all 9s or better. So anyways, let's just jump right into the reveal. Here is the entire 69 card order. Only about 10 of these cards are mine, and so don't be surprised if there's not a lot of baseball, because I sent these in for some friends who mainly collect basketball. But basketball does have a lot of value, so it's fun to see some of the values they have. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. The first card is a Tyler Hero. This is the Blue Wave Prism from the Collegiate Prism set. So not a ton of value, but still a cool card. This was a PC card for the guy who sent it in at the time. So he pulled it himself, and it's numbered to $299, which is pretty cool. And so he thought, why not? Then we have a Lebron. This Lebron pulled a PSA 10. So on these cards, I cleaned them myself. I did not use any wax or anything like that. That's illegal foreign substances for PSA. I made sure the edges didn't have any flaking and the corners didn't have any issues as well. So I pre-screened these really heavily, and it helped definitely with our gem rate on this order, as you will see. This Luka is a Prism second year card. There's a ton of these graded, probably I'm guessing at least 15,000. This one pulled a 9, so it's not worth a lot now, but again, at the time we sent these in last October, they were worth quite a bit. Here's another Luka. This one did pull a 9. Then we have a Kobe Bryant. This is the silver Prism from 2019 Prism. Really cool card. These still go for quite a bit in a 10, but unfortunately this one did get a 9. Next up, we have a Josh Allen Prism rookie. This is one of the bigger cards in the submission. Nice to get that in a 10. Great card. Really hyped up quarterback. We'll see what happens to his values. The person who actually submitted that was a actual PC card, but I don't think he'll keep it at that price. Next up, I have a Jordan Love. So I live in Utah, so Jordan Love is a really popular person here. This is numbered to 75. This is the Collegiate Prism Hyper. This is a 10, so not a bad card to get a 10 in. You actually can see a print line, so I wasn't sure how PSA would grade it, but they don't count that as a surface issue, which is nice to see. We have another 10. This is the Green Prism. I don't believe this one is numbered. I think this is just a retail parallel, but another 10. Then we have a Silver Prism, which is not numbered. That one got a 10. Then we have a John Morant. This is the winter version. This winter version is the one with the gold basketball in the corner. That one also got a 10. Then we have the base version of the Hoops rookie. This is the tribute for John Morant. This is the silver ball over here. Also got a 10. So nice little run that we have right now. Next up, we have the big dog. Big dog for two reasons. He was number 1 pick, and also he's over 300 pounds again. I think he'll be just fine. He hurt himself in the offseason. Hopefully the weight is not an issue for him, but nice to see this Hoops rookie come back in a 10. Another Zion Williamson. This is the Blue Prism. This is from the Panini draft picks. These were worth a ton of money when they first came out. I remember my friend got this in a break, and it was worth hundreds of dollars at the time. Sent it in for grading instead of selling it, which may have been a mistake, but still nice to get this card in a 10. A Rui Hachimura. This is another Prism rookie. This one pulled a 9. I'm a Gonzaga fan, if you guys didn't know, so I like Hachimura. Then we have a John Morant. This is a John Morant Prism. This one also got a 9. Little off center left to right, but close enough that they might give it a 10. Probably more than the 60-40. This one is mine. First card that's actually mine. This would have been a big card back in last year. This would have been probably $200 for me. Now it's a solid $40 to $45. Nice. A Kobe White. Luckily, it wasn't too much to grade it. Then we have a Seikau Hyper Prism autograph. This is numbered to 75. He had a lot of hype. I don't know what happened to him. But overall, had a lot of hype. This one we didn't send to Beckett because the autograph ran off the sticker. But did pull a 9. Did not get the autograph grade graded by PSA either. All right, now to the second stack. We have some Trey Young rookies. This is the Panini Donruss base Trey Young. This one pulled a 10. Here is another base Trey Young Donruss rookie. It also pulled a 10. So that's nice to see some nicer cards get some 10s as well. Here is his Optic, Donruss Optic rookie. This one got a 9, unfortunately. Still a really cool card, though. I really think the Optic set from this year of basketball is some of the very best looking. We have the same card, but this one luckily got the 10. So this would have been a really big card a while back as well. I think Trey Young's prices are going back up, but not back where they were. Next up, we have an RJ Barrett. This one was pulled when I was doing the card shop, still in the card shop, and they sent it out after he pulled it. Kind of a bummer it did not 10 for him, but still a cool card. Not numbered, but I think Mosaic's one of my favorite products personally. After that, we have a Giannis Tri-Color. This is the premier level. The nice thing about this is I think it just presents really well with the PSA label and the actual look of the Prism itself. So, cool card. After that, we have a LeBron. This is his rookie year, Lakers rookie jersey, whatever you want to call it. This is the mirror blue. Not a massive card because it's not numbered, but still at the time, even now, it's probably worth sending in because it's a parallel of LeBron if it's only $15. Then we have a Donovan Mitchell rookie. This is the green Prism from the original Panini Prism. Not numbered, but still a nice card. This is not a retail card. This was from a hobby-only product at the time, and it looks super cool. This one I can honestly say I think is overgraded. And nothing against this specific card, but we almost did not send it in. I recommended not sending it in because I didn't think it would pull a 10. I think it could have been because of some corner issues or some surface issues, but he wanted to just because he pulled it himself and he's a big Utah Jazz fan, and it got a 10. So that's really cool for him to keep for his PC or sell if he wants to, but that one surprised me a little bit, especially because some cards later in this set, or order I should say, didn't get a 10 that I thought should. Here is a Bam Adebayo. This got a 9. Here's a De'Aaron Fox. This one got a 9 as well. Just as nice, if not nicer, than the Donovan Mitchell that we had sent in. After that, we have a Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The guy I sent this in for, he had, I think, about 20 of these that he pulled himself and had in a box. And then Shai went off last year, so we sent it in. I sent in 2. This one, the first one got a 10. I thought it was the very best one. And the next Shai got a 9. This is one that surprised me that it got a 9 because I thought it looked really good. I guess now looking at it, this centering is super off. So sorry for sending that in. But still a cool card. This Jaron Jackson Jr. is mine. This one sat in a box forever. Didn't even know I had it. But then I sent it in. I thought this would 10 for sure. Got a 9, unfortunately. It's one of the few cards that got a 9 I thought would get a 10. Here's another nice Jaron Jackson Jr. This is the Select Scope. One of the better looking parallels in my opinion. I believe it's numbered. Maybe it's not. Either way, it sells for quite a bit. It's not numbered, but this is the Scope Prism. Next up, we have the Select Silver Prism for Jaron Jackson Jr. This is the premier level. Really cool card. Also goes for quite a bit. He's someone that I think a lot of collectors want to be worth something, so I'm glad we have that one in there. Here's the last 2 cards of this video. This is a Bam Adebayo, red and yellow. Got a 9. And lastly, we have a Lonzo Ball, PSA 10 Panini Prism rookie card. So another good looking card. I actually think Lonzo will have a good time with the Bulls. And if he does, this could be worth a little bit more than it actually was worth when it was sent in. Okay, so as you can see, I did pretty good. I feel good about the grades. They all seemed fair. I didn't get 1-8 in the first part of this order, which was awesome. Some cards I submitted just because they were worth quite a bit and they pulled a 9 or 10. So I'm happy with it. These cards I could have sold raw for $637. If they were graded, I can sell them for $3,065. So you can see I made quite a bit of money by sending these cards through PSA. And if you take off grading fees, which is $15 per card, here is the grand total. Obviously, you're gonna have fees, whatever selling platform you're using. I like to use my Instagram account and also MySlabs so I can have as little fees as possible. And on this order, I had about a 54% gem rate, which is pretty good when you compare it to what people are saying about PSA. But from my experience on the first half of this order, it was basically what I expected. So anyways, guys, that is the first part of this order. If you want to see the second part, it'll be out in the next day or two, so stay tuned. Other than that, I will catch you in the next video.